And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Goga Bitadze.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him. And a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
A look at the Magic starting group. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Anthony in at the 1 spot. And for Cleveland, at the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center position. And the Magic start out with the ball. For those teams, Clark, still in the running for a playoff spot, how do they close out strong?
Well, they just continue to do what they've been doing. That's what good teams do. They focus on the task at hand. And then when it really counts, you know you've got the system and the talent to step up.
Just 2 to shoot. And it's Wagner missing. And here's Cleveland. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Anthony with the screen on Mobley. And Caro. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Mobley.
When you're the #1 pick like Banchero, the expectations are through the roof. But Paolo is well grounded. Got his feet on the ground, head squarely focused. He's embracing the challenge and meeting it so far.
No good on the free throw.
Banchero's versatility, impressive. He's a big that can do a little bit of everything.
Good on the second free throw. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
Yeah, they do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
And to me, Evan Mobley seems like a fast learner. He adapted to the league play pretty seamlessly and is always looking for little ways to improve.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Wagner. He's coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game. And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Strus passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Now, here's Wagner. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Garland finds Allen. Mobley outside. Allen with the screen for Mobley. Back to Allen. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. Anthony against Garland. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit. But I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
That free throw good from Anthony.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results, and not focused on putting on a big show.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Max Strus. And Anthony drops them both. And the Cavaliers with possession here. They trail by 6. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Pass to Carter. Down low. Here's Banchero. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Boy, Allen always a threat, especially when you give him room to run. He's capable of banging it home.
Caldwell Pope outside. Anthony with the screen on Mitchell. Banchero outside. Offensive rebound. Anthony dishes to Banchero. And that one's good. Wagner. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Mobley outside. Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. Banchero grabs the board. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. There's 1:40 left to play here in the first. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Wagner. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist from Wagner.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. For the Cavaliers, Javonte Green comes in for Allen. And it's Ty Jerome in for Donovan Mitchell. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Gary Harris is checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Anthony Black in for Cole Anthony. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Jerome passes to Garland. Here's Mobley. Jacks up a 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Mobley's got 6.
A lot of focus on the part of Mobley. Gets great position, feet set, and lets it fly.
Here's Isaac. Pass to Bitadze. Second chance shot. And Wagner lays it in. 9 points in the game so far.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
There's Garland. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Free throw good. Garland.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Paolo Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Both free throws good from Garland.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Banchero looking around. And that one good. Banchero's got his second basket of the game.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Now Hunter. The 3 from Garland. And so it's Orlando bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Black and Harris are the guard set. Banchero out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bitadze in at the 5.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Here's Black. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Isaac. Pass to Black. Now here's Banchero. Misses the 3. Now here's Okoro, guarded by Harris. Jerome, good. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Cleveland shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Max Strus is checked in for Green.
One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Let's take a look at the numbers for Darius Garland.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
The Magic have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Banchero, the Magic again can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Strus kicks to Okoro. Pass to Jerome. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Batase the pass to Isaac. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Well, most coaches will tell you, you need scoring in the paint to be successful. Here are some big men around the league that have been providing plenty of that over the last month. Paolo Banchero on top.
He is so polished offensively in the low post. I mean, even when the defense collapses, he's got guys all around, and he finds a way to put the ball in the basket.
And you know, that's the thing. Operating in traffic is essential if you're going to be effective in the paint. And composure is essential as well. He doesn't get rattled easily, and that's why he's at the top of the list.
And here is Anthony following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. Hunter finds Anthony. And just miss after miss right now.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball. And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Mobley.
And Anthony has no off switch, which I like. He's adept at attacking defenses and drawing foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers. Franz Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Black. And Anthony drops them both. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Mitchell kicks to Strus. Mitchell up top. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And this is routine for Mitchell. He doesn't need much space to feel comfortable elevating.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Mobley outside. Hunter against Banchero. Now, here's Hunter. Guarded closer. 6 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Magic. So he gets them both. The Magic trail by 5. And here's Wagner. He's got 9. To the inside. Here's Caldwell Pope. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Look at Caldwell Pope battling inside. Boy, he fights through that contact, doesn't he?
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Cavaliers making a switch here. Green's checked in. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. The Magic in 3rd.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
Now here's Green. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Bobbed up there for Green, an emphatic LU jam.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Garland against Anthony. Pass to Bitadze, uncovered. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mitchell looking it over. Drills the three-pointer. And now it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes. And they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
From 8. That's good on the jump shot. Wagner's got 11 points.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Carter. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Now just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
You know, the thing about Carter, even though he loves to play with his back to the bucket, he can also face you up and knock down the jump shot.
Back to Garland. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Cavaliers lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got to offensive rebounds as well. Get us some second chance at the basket. And just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. They've clearly taken a step back as a franchise. You hate to see that. Something isn't right with this team. I don't know if it's personnel, the coaching. Going to have to make some changes in the offseason.
Moving on now to the game we've been watching. Evan Mobley has been fantastic.
So it's not about how many shots you take, it's about how many you make. And he's been making the most of every opportunity.
Yeah, when you got somebody cooking like that, you just sit back and watch the show. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Franz Wagner displaying his skills today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And here are the Cavaliers now. 4-point game. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Anthony. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's Mitchell following the bucket by Orlando. A three ball. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Anthony kicks to Caldwell Pope. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. DA thanks. Mobley dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Strus. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Strus has got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Paolo Banchero.
He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. He's averaging 30 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 9. Deep 2 from Anthony. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Garland the pass to Mobley. A second chance effort. No good at the rim.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Garland against Anthony. Kicks it out to Wagner. Traps in the tray. Wagner's got 14 points.
Franz Wagner, a rising young star. Again, having a major impact.
Allen the bounce pass. Pass to Strus. Mitchell against Caldwell Pope. Allen a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Mitchell. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
And it's good. 2 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. It's his precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
And it's Banchero missing.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Goes up with a stripe. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Magic trail by 7. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Here's Mitchell. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to talk to his guys. A different look now for Cleveland. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Hunter comes in for Max Strus. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Banchero. Harris is checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Black's subbed in for Cole Anthony. Mitchell with it, picked up by Harris. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Mobley.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Isaac a screen. Here's Black. No good. Great D that time from Green. Pass to Jerome. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Hunter. Back to Mobley. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Isaac. Hunter against Wagner. At the elbow, it's Harris. Here's Isaac. Up and in from the low block.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Black and Harris are the guard set. Isaac out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Isaac. Pass to Bitadze. Goes up the baseline. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Garland. Here's Jerome. Driving the lane. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Bitadze's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Banchero. Harris outside. Stolen by Garland. One-on-one here. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Harris with it. Pass to Black. Five to shoot. Makes it off the glass.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. They set the pick. Hunter, no good. And it's Harris with the ball for the Magic. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And so Orlando again turning it over. Jared Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Magic making a change here as well. Anthony's checked in. And so here's Cleveland. 6-point lead. Pass to Strus. Now here's Hunter. Allen a screen on Banchero. The Cavaliers with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Harris kicks to Anthony. Launches from deep. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And that one's good. Hunter.
And it's his decision-making. Hunter looking like a surgeon the way he operated that pick and roll.
Harris passes to Anthony. Plays it up and banks it in. The Cavaliers leading by 7. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Evan Mobley's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mitchell comes in for Jerome. The Magic also changing it up. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Gary Harris. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Allen kicks to Strus. Pass to Garland. Carries it down low. Garland's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland.
Gritty bucket. Garland knows he's going to take contact, but does not back down.
Carter dishes to Anthony. Inside, and stolen by Mobley. Garland the pass to Mobley. Allen a screen on Wagner. Here's Mitchell. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
To the middle. Here's Carter. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And, you know, under the circumstances, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10.
You know, when we talk about the modern big, Carter Jr. is a great example of it. He can shoot. He boards it. He's got good size and a pretty diverse skill set.
Both shots good from the stripe. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Now, here's Mitchell. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Mitchell's got 20.
How do you guard that? I mean, Mitchell just towing with the defense.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
First free throw is good, and that brings them to within 10. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Down low. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. 11 points for Evan Mobley.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Cleveland.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
If it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Allen, a screen on Caldwell Pope. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Donovan. High execution from the team tonight. Did you think the focus was there collectively?
Most definitely. I think, if we don't focus, we might let this game slip away. But for us, it's continuing to plug away. And we're not at our 100% yet. We're not at our best, but we have a lot more things to improve on. But our focus and attention to details really was getting us through.
Looks like you're building towards something special, man. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.